Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing absolutely good in health in this situation of crisis. So today we are going to discuss a topic for information technology, that is decision support system. In short we call it as DSS. So the topic is divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2, where part 1 is taken by me, that is Sandeep Sharma, and part 2 will be taken by my fellow partner Mr. Sampuran Kashyap. So let us try to know about the decision support system. So guys, decision support system, as the name suggests, it is a computer software that supports the business in taking the decisions. In other words, it is a computer-based application that collects, organizes and analyzes the data for taking the decisions for the management, and which helps the management in also attaining their objectives and their goals. So this is about the meaning of decision support system, ladies and gentlemen. So now let us look about the features of decision support system. And point number 1 is facilitation. Now if we look back to the time, we see that manager used to make many decisions. But now after the coming of DSS, we see that the process of decision making has become really fast and quick. And it is because of the reason that decision support system provides facilitation for quick decision making process. Point number 2 is interaction. The decision support system is a computer-based system, and it provides interaction between the user and the software to perform their activity. So what the user will do is it provides the input in the system, and the software, with the help of the desired input that is being given, they will give the output, and that is how it performs their activity. Point number 3 is repeated use. Now, as we know that the business environment that we are dealing right now is very dynamic, and it is to change again and again, and it is because of the reason that decision support system is being used again and again, and not just only once. So this makes decision support system repetitive in nature. Point number 4 is decisional impact. The decision support system has a tremendous impact over the business, and the purpose of decision support system was to improve the accuracy, the quality and the overall effectiveness of making a specific decision for attaining the objectives and the goals of the organization. So this is all about the features of decision support system. As we are done with the meaning and the features of DSS, now we'll look about the components of decision support system. So the component of decision support system basically gives us the blueprint of how how the decision support system actually works. So let us try to look at it one by one. So point number 1 is data. In decision support system, it collects data from both internal and external sources. That is from both the inside and outside the organization. Point number 2 is model management. In DSS, there is a computer system in which existing models are designed and developed to make a specific decision. So DSS also takes into account of all that. Point number 3 is knowledge. The data that we have collected from both the internal and external sources and the models that we have encountered. The DSS, what it do is it converts all that into a meaningful knowledge, or we can say meaningful information. Point number 4 is user interface. Like we have discussed in the features of DSS, that since DSS is a computer-based system, it provides a user interface between the software and the user. The user, what they do is they provide the input, and with the help of the desired input, the system or the software gives the meaningful conclusion in the form of output. Point number 5 is manager. The manager sees the output, and he scans and analyzes the output and sees that what decisions to take. And he will only take those decisions, which will help the organization to meet the goal and objective. So that's what the manager do. So these are all the components of decision support system that we have looked. Number 1 is data. Number 2 is model management. Number 3 is knowledge. Number 4 is user interface, and number 5 is manager. So this is all about the components of decision support system. So with this note that now I'd like to Mr. Sampuran to take over the part 2 of this topic, decision support system, where he will be talking more about the subtopics of this DSS. I hope that you understand something about this topic of DSS. My sincere thanks of gratitude to you all for listening to me. So with that note, thank you so much.